Hey everybody, as of today when I'm recording this video, there are just less than 3 weeks left in this fiscal quarter for the government. And I know what you're thinking, Mike, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, a lot of things going on in the business. I've been running 100 miles an hour in this marathon and I'm just ready for it to be over. I get it, but you got 3 more weeks. It's kind of like you got one more lap left in the race and we just need to focus for this last lap. We need to put all of our energy into it. And we need to make sure we finish strong. There's a lot that needs to be done the next 3 weeks. And all you need to do is save a little bit of energy as you're coming around the final turn, which is in another week or so. So how do we get ready for that? One of the things you can do is actually take a little bit of downtime. You can take a half a day or so and get out of the business, refresh your brain, go on a hike or a walk or something else that you like to do to relax and re-energize. Take a little bit of extra time for yourself to recharge for that last lap that you got to run. It's not that hard. It won't hurt anything to take a little bit of time out. Do it now instead of trying to do it in the last week. So get a little bit of downtime in there. Maybe it's a half a day or more in addition to your weekend schedule, that sort of thing. Sneak in an extra half a day for yourself to get a little bit more time and focused and energy by just refreshing yourself. Okay, that's the first thing. The next thing is to focus on your high probability targets. So I always break down my pipeline in a couple of groups. There's the 75% and greater chance of closing. So that's my high probability targets. I want to focus on those initially because they have the greatest chance of closing. The next group is the 50 to 75%. It's say, there's a good chance it's still closed, but it might not. It may roll over in the next quarter. That's the second group you want to target. So your high probability, then your second tier, then the third tier is the 50% and lower chance of closing. And those are kind of like your long shots. Hey, it could close this quarter, but the odds are it probably won't. Focus on those last. So all this week, your high probability stuff. Next week, your second tier. The final week, your third tier. And in that third tier, there's also calls to people you haven't really met yet, or maybe you talked to them 3, 6, 9 months ago, and now you're circling back to see if they've got any budget that they need to spend, they need to allocate. If you haven't made that call, that's a call you need to make in the next week or two. Call those people. Hey, you got a training budget you can't spend. We can allocate it over here to do some training for you and your team. You can do training on any kind of subject, by the way, so don't rule that out. But anyway, break down your pipeline based on those 3 categories. Spend the next 3 weeks working the categories like that. And look, October 1st is coming. You're going to have time to get some downtime and rest. Maybe you're going to have a vacation or something like that. I don't know. Hey, I'm tired too. We've been working our butts off for the last several months, and now we just want the holidays to roll around and get some downtime, but we're not there yet. So I just need you to buckle down and focus, reset your brain, get a little bit of downtime, recharge, and let's focus the next 3 weeks on the things we got to do so we make a really great impact on this year and set up next year for some really great things. So if you have questions, as always, you know how to reach me. I'll see you next time.